Welcome back to I'm Divinely Faceted. Listen, the free write today is about having an abstract mind. Okay? Having an abstract mind is something that you don't have concrete evidence about. Okay? We have a mind and we think, but you don't see concrete evidence of that mind. Okay? Or of that thought. All right? This is what my free write is about. Ancestors closest to the sun, please help me channel this message. Please tune into my frequency or allow me to tune into yours. Please protect me as I channel through this energy. All ancestors closest to the sun, you may remain. All others, you must leave. Okay. All right, I'm going to start with a room yesterday. I'm going to start with a room yesterday. I'm going to start with a room yesterday. Okay, anyway, I started with a room yesterday. That's significant. All right, so it's something about yesterday. All right, something happened yesterday that is significant. It could have something to do with what I was channeling. That's two. Okay, I did channel some things yesterday. I will let you know exactly what it is that I channeled. Okay. All right, we have, wow, I don't know the name of it, but it represents sun, it represents strength, and it represents success. Okay, I don't know the name of it yet. And then we have, damn, this one again. Okay, this one again. This one is, I know for sure is Manaz. Okay, this one is still loyalty. This one is partnership. Okay, Manaz. So I'm seeing strength, success, sun. Okay, and it's also partnership and loyalty here. All right, for some strange reason, I want to make sure that is the one that I'm seeing. Hold on, y'all. I got to make sure I'm right because that's the only way I'm going to channel correctly. No. That one is AWAS. I think this is goals, astral travel, stability, and endurance. Okay? They kind of look the same. Okay? They kind of look the same, but this one is goals. All right? Astral travel, stability. Okay? That's what this one is. This one is not the S. All right? So that is significant here, okay? What I did have on top of my cards is gift and exchange, all right? This is what I'm seeing here. Wow, this is at the bottom, okay? Right now, I feel like when I do this, I gather. It gives me an energy of gathering, okay? Goals and then partnership. Okay, it's giving me relationship goals or partnership goals. Okay, it's something about goals. Um, Hold on. Let me go to my right because it was something about goals. I believe it was here. I don't know if it was here or not. It was something about goals. I don't know. I don't know where it was. Okay. I got don't punish yourself for being awake. Okay, that is the card that is on the top. Now, when it comes to EWAS, which is this one, is about goals, stability, and endurance. Okay, somebody could be astral traveling. Okay, but it's also you got the Manaz that came out as well. Okay, which is talks about partnership and loyalty as well. So I'm getting that somebody here needs to stay loyal to who they are when it comes to being spiritual, when it comes to being awake. Okay, don't punish yourself because you are awake. Okay, stay stable, continue on your goals here. Okay, I believe the abstract mind writing may tie into this. I don't know how quite yet, but I'm getting that it is going to tie in some type of way. Okay, we have an abs. Hold on, I can't read without my pen in my hand, bro. I don't know why. Okay, we have an abstract mind. Our mind does not have physical, concrete existence. You know this because you cannot identify a thought. It has no presence. All we know is that it exists. When you elevate to your higher self, things that are abstract now becomes existing, but very abnormal and unique. Having an abstract mind means that your thought process has no proof, just as your heartbeat really has no real definition of how it functions. If you step outside of what you know, you will realize that our existence alone do not have real explanation of how we function. We have no on or off button, yet we function automatically. No part of you comes with a start or a stop. So, how is it that we function effortlessly on a day to day basis? It's simple. Our body needs energy just as a car needs gas. Proof that our bodies run off of energy is the food that we eat. It metabolizes down to energy, down to a form that is small enough to travel through the body to make sure the body receives its energy. Everything you take in breaks down into energy. If it doesn't, it is assisted out of your body. The way our body functions is abstract, but the way the body operates is explainable by way of science. This is what gives rise to a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Your mind is the engine, battery, and exhaust of a car and controls the function on an abstract level. If you look at this, it takes a lot for a brain to go dead. Yet, even if the brain is dead, the body still functions. This is because of an abstract mind. Think further than what you can see and deeper than what you can feel. Wake your minds to levels that we hate pushing the limit to. If it takes too much to think about it, we just don't. And we feel that thought above the rim don't even matter because it's not in reach. It's not in reach because someone tampered with your mind on purpose, whether by food or water or vitamins or whatever. Dig deep and get to the core of how you function. Learn about self. Learn about the things they claim they can't explain. Dreams cannot be explained, but it's simple. Dreams are abstract. It don't have physical concrete existence. To end this session, all things abstract is spiritual and connects to the spirit world. The world is the source, the energy we are unconsciously plugged into. Okay? So, as I was channeling this, I was picking up on Q-tip. All right? It's such a a vibrant thing, okay? I think he said something about going abstract, something in my abstract car, or something like that, okay? I picked up on that, but I also picked up on Q-tips and bubble gum. Okay, so somebody, I don't know if somebody's ears was popping. I don't know if somebody was on a flight. It's giving me the energy of somebody that was on a flight yesterday. Okay, and the ears, somebody was deciding to chew some sort of gum because of what happens on a plane. Okay, it gave me that. It gave me ears clogged. Okay, now the few little downloads that it gave me at the time that I did my free write, it spoke specifically to something direct. Okay, so I got ears clogged, I got closed, I got nearby, and then I got speaking on nonsense yesterday. Okay, so that little group of things that I channel all at once. Okay, all of these came right behind each other and I just wrote them on the paper. But when you actually go back and look at it, what I got from this, I don't know if this happened with somebody yesterday, but somebody wasn't trying to hear you, or you weren't trying to hear somebody, okay? Somebody was possibly speaking gibberish. You couldn't understand exactly what that person was saying. That person was speaking nonsense. You could have said that you're speaking nonsense, okay? This is the energy that I'm getting nearby, okay? It was giving me the energy of somebody being close to your home or calling you and saying, I'm right around the corner, okay? But this is almost gave me somebody didn't want to hear what was being said, or somebody didn't want to hear what was being spoken. With Q-tips, that's ears. Ears clogged, that's ears closed, okay? Not wanting to hear, not wanting to listen, speaking nonsense. All of it has something to do with hearing. All of it has something to do with, it's like reception. Okay, this is what I picked up. Then when I went over to this page here, um, confrontation ensues came. Okay, so I don't know whether or not somebody was in some sort of a conflict yesterday or some sort of a confrontation. Black trucks came. I seen black trucks in a vision yesterday. They were parked. It was two of them, at least two or three of them. So that could be significant to somebody as well. Okay. I channeled the rune, the seed. I forget the name of it. Is I ain't even gonna act like I know the name. Let me stop. It's new. It means new beginnings, and it means seeds. Okay, planting new seeds and new beginnings. All right, and then without a shadow of a doubt came as well. So it's giving me the energy of somebody, possibly you met up with somebody. Somebody had like a black truck or something like that, or this will happen. Okay, you're telling somebody is you're gonna have some sort of a new beginning here. This is what I was getting. A confrontation ensued, okay, and then without a shadow of a doubt, it's giving me the energy of you left that space, or you left that area, or somebody left the area without a shadow of a doubt. You know you fucking done, okay. It's that type of energy that I was getting. Rolling Stone, okay. I picked up on the group Rolling Stones, even though I don't know them. I couldn't even tell you. I don't even know if it's the people with the painted faces and the tongue hanging out and just wilding out. I don't know if that's them or not. I also got Papa was a Rolling Stone. All right, so somebody was not. It's giving me the energy of you dealing with somebody who possibly it was a Rolling Stone, and you came to your wits end yesterday. This is what I am getting. I also got somebody rubbing stones in between their hands like this. Somebody was rolling stones in between their hands like this. Okay, so I don't know if you activated your stones. I don't know if you were trying to get your stones to work for you, but this is very significant. I don't know if you was doing it yesterday or if you just do this on a regular basis. I picked up on that as well. Okay, I got somebody chanting and snapping. Okay, everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me, working out for me, working out for me. Okay. I know that chant, but that's what I got. I don't know if somebody did that yesterday, or you came across that yesterday, or decided you were going to do something like that yesterday. That came to me yesterday. Okay. Also protect your harvest, and then stability. Defend your cycle, and then goals. Okay. Loyalty is owed to you. All right. So again, wow, this came out. All right, Manaz, it symbolizes loyalty and partnership as well, but this says loyalty is owed to you. So I'm getting that there's some sort of a partnership that ended yesterday. Somebody didn't want to hear it. Okay, and with bubblegum, I was also picking up on somebody like, I don't care, I don't want to hear it, just smacking on gum. All right, it gave that type of energy, somebody not wanting to hear anything. Okay, I channeled a name. The name was Charlie. Okay, I don't know if that is a girl Charlie or a boy Charlie, but I gathered Charlie as well. Okay, that was all that I got during my free write. All right, now, according to what it is that came to me yesterday, somebody may be going through something. Abstract mind here, though. All right, when it comes to having thought processes here, okay, a lot of people can't stretch their minds to think farther than what they can see. Almost like, I don't trust you farther than I could throw you, or I don't trust you farther than I can see you. Okay, it's that type of energy here. Okay, that is how far our thought processes even go. Okay, we need to start thinking on a more abstract level, a level where we don't think about these type of things every single day. We don't think about how something functions every single day. All right, like I brought up about how our body operates. Okay, the science book will tell you how our body operates, but do they really have any definitive proof of how our body actually functions? How is our head clicking? How is the motor cells and the motor skills and sensory skills, and how is all of that clicking and going back and forth and all of that? We have not thought about that. Okay, that's because we are plugged into a spirit world here. Okay, they can explain dreams. All right, but to simplify dreams, or at least they say they can explain dreams, because there's a lot that they don't tell you about yourself. Okay, when you become awake, you begin to understand these things. You begin to understand that your dreams is a part of the spirit world. Okay, start to think outside of the box. Okay, it's almost like remove the box altogether. All right, so when it comes to any type of friendship, and when it comes to any type of relationship or anything of that nature, remove the stipulations around it. Okay, we always go with the same old stipulations. It's almost like we treat relationships as a trend. We carry one type of situation into the next. Okay, it's giving that type of energy. We need to start thinking outside of the box, using our minds a little bit more. Okay, because this is definitely what they don't want. This is the reason why they are poisoning food. This is the reason why we have all the fluoride in the water. Okay, this is the reason why the pineal glands are meant to be crusted over. Okay, they are definitely trying to crust over your pineal gland, and this is so you don't reach any goals here. All right, this is the energy that I am getting. Give me more on this energy. This is going to be very, very specific to somebody. I just heard fine-tuned, fine-tuned. I'm seeing Leo here. Okay, lion. All right, now remember, I thought this was Sowulo. Okay, I thought this was like the S symbol, but it is not. Okay, and I said it was strength. So it's something with strength here, because that's one of the first cards out. Everything you don't say is shown through your actions. Okay, so whatever you are going through in your life, all right, you don't always have to say anything. It's things that's going to be shown through your life. Your stability is going to be shown through your life, through your actions. Okay, your goals being met is going to be shown through your actions here. Okay, this is what I am picking up. I'm picking up on somebody that's very, very strong. You could be a Leo here. All right, I'm also getting bullheaded as well. So there's a Taurus present as well. Okay, goals is out here again with the 11th house. All right, you could be an Aquarius. So it's something very, very major about goals. I am getting that somebody could have reached some goals yesterday. Somebody could have wanted to just dismiss somebody, and you actually did it. Okay, you are the person in the black car, or they're the person in the black car. Okay, somebody didn't want to hear you yesterday though. This is what I'm getting here. Okay, it looks like it was a group. All right, with group being here, it was some sort of group present. 11th house, somebody could have 11th house off the corner. All right, this is what I am getting. Neptune is showing up here in reverse. All right, so what I got off of that, there's somebody that you were dealing with that is not spiritual at all, that did not want to hear something that you had to say. Okay, you could have been trying to share something with somebody as far as like a video or something of that nature, and that person did not want to hear this or see this here. Okay, I'm seeing Neptune. Okay, Nephthali. All right, I don't know if that's a name or not, but I'm seeing Cancer here. Okay. Oh wow. All right. Listen, give me one more. No, thank you. Tell him no, thank you, cause I don't know what he wants. Shit. Listen, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah. So listen, self-appearance. Listen, that was some weird ass shit. Just standing there, you ain't gonna knock, you ain't gonna disturb me, you ain't gonna interfere, you're not gonna do nothing. I just happen to feel you. I don't like that. I don't like that. Raven, good girl, Raven, good girl. Anywho, yeah, that's significant. Bro, just sitting there with a red cup, like, who the fuck is you, bro? Who the fuck is you? Anyway, self. He went to the next house. Anyway, self, okay? Listen, I'm getting that somebody is realizing exactly who they are. Somebody is definitely tapping into their spirituality. All right, he gone, ma'am. Ma'am, you late. Raven. She got to put on all the antics. Raven. Come on. Come on. Thank you. I appreciate you. You straight on point. Come on. Don't go back and barking. Come on. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, um first house, self appearance, personality. Okay, I am getting, like I said yesterday, this is somebody who's very, very crabby, but this is not the same reason reading as yesterday. Whoever you are, you could be a Cancer, you could be a Leo. Very, very cancerous, very, very cancerous. Okay, so I don't know if somebody is looking at you as like a poison, or as like a disease here, but it's giving me the energy of somebody being a little bit mad at you, mad at your appearance now. Okay, cancerous. All right, somebody could have wished you bad. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Give me more with this. Give me more. Protect what you do not yet know how to use. Okay, I'm getting that you are stepping into your spirituality. Somebody had some sort of a confrontation yesterday where you were speaking on spirituality with somebody. All right, I don't know if you were crabby, if somebody else was crabby. Okay, but what the real thing that's going on with this person, somebody could be an Aries here as well. The real thing that is going on with this person is that they don't like your self appearance now. They don't like the way that you are. I cannot make this up. You're hitting goals here. This is somebody who is like literally in their north node energy. Okay, this is what I'm getting there. You're in your north node energy here, intuition and astral knowledge. All right, so listen, or ancestral knowledge. I got astral traveling out here as well. Somebody could be Sagittarius. Okay, I'm getting that somebody possesses the half human, the half beast type of energy here. Okay, like I said, very, very strong individual here. All right, somebody could be an earth sign, somebody could be a water sign. I am seeing fire out here as well. A lot of fire with Leo and Sagittarius here. Okay, but there is something about you. You are definitely reaching goals, and somebody in your energy knows this and sees this. Okay, and they sees this as being very, very powerful. All right, you carry the spirit of Isis. This came out again today. All right, so whoever you are finding out exactly who you are. Your appearance is definitely changing. God balance light, okay? But I'm getting that and finding out all of this about yourself. You're going to have a confrontation with somebody, or somebody is going to have a confrontation with you. I'm seeing 10th house, all right, community status, reputation, and career. Okay, it is something regarding your career, is something regarding your reputation. Somebody could be a Capricorn here. Again, this is an earth sign that I am seeing. Okay, there's a lot surrounding what is going on with you. Okay, you could be, wow, I don't know why I'm getting jumping from house to house. Somebody's moving. Okay, jumping from house to house. I got first house, I got 11th house, I got 10th house. It's giving me jumping from house to house here as well. All right, but there's a lot going on surrounding you yourself, your appearance, your career. Okay, your strength. It is a lot surrounding that here. Okay, give me something else here. You're moving in a different direction here, and people sees this. The power you exude is noticed when you enter a room. Okay, so it's giving me like jealous type of energy. You're the only one in your family, so you could have had some sort of a dispute with your family here. This is what I am picking up on. You wear the look of a god or a goddess. All right, so what I'm getting here, there's somebody here that is in your energy that is so worried about how you look, so worried about how you're carrying yourself, so worried about the way you think now. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. All right, this is somebody who's coming to definitely disrupt your peace. All right, this is definitely what I'm seeing. Somebody definitely ready to disrupt your peace. Everything you don't say is shown through your actions here. Okay, so I'm getting that you're not speaking on a lot, you're not saying a lot, you don't want to hear a lot as well. Okay, I'm getting Q-tips. It was something with ears. All right, somebody's very, very closed off to what either you are saying or what somebody else is saying here. Okay, Rolling Stone is giving me that there is a masculine that is present. All right, very much so. Fire is here. Okay, a lot of passion is in this reading as well. All right, this is what I'm getting. All right, I don't know. I don't know why I keep seeing the man that was standing at my porch. Okay, standing at the door, and he had something that he wanted to show me, but he also had a cup in his hand. All right, and what the fuck you got in the cup, bro? Because the only thing that be in red cups be like liquor and beer and stuff like that. So, but he looked like he was like eating ice or something like that. But it's giving me the energy of somebody that is going to come up to you. Okay, this masculine is going to be dark skinned. This masculine is going to be trying to offer you something here. Okay, listen, wow, this is also spiritual right now. Okay, listen, when I was like, no thank you, he was like, so you heard me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you heard me because I said something and you did like this. And what are we talking about now? We're talking about ears. We're talking about Q-tips. We're talking about clothes. So somebody really hear you and don't want to hear you, okay? It's something that you're saying to somebody that they really don't want to hear. That is very, very significant, okay? When I said no, thank you, I had to literally have my kids go to the door and say, no, thank you, okay? Because he did like this. Like, my bad. I can't hear you. Okay, that is the energy that we have here. Okay, very, very significant confirmation for somebody, whoever this is. Somebody is going to be some sort of a confrontation here. This is what I'm picking up on. This person is going to have a red cup in their hand, or you got one in your hand right now. Okay, but this person is going to have like a red cup in their hand. All right, it's giving me the energy of somebody who may be intoxicated here. This is what I am picking up on. Part of fortune signifies point of prosperity here. Okay, what is this? You're getting to the point of prosperity, okay? Spiritual masterpiece, all right? So, like I said, you are tapping into something here, all right? What is it that she's tapping into or he's tapping into? People act as if you um as what you do is regular. So there's people, listen, you're going to be tapping into some sort of a spiritual gift here. I'm going to see if any one of the gifts come out here, but you're tapping into some sort of a spiritual gift here, and somebody here in your energy, I don't know if it's the same person that you are going to have this confrontation with. Somebody here is going to be acting like what you do is regular. Everybody could do it. Everybody do this, everybody do that here, okay? But you're going to look like a masterpiece, okay? Again, like I said, spiritual masterpiece. This is giving me your appearance here as well, okay? A lot with what you look. I cannot make it up. They are staring at your aura, okay? It is a lot about what you look like. It's a lot about what you carrying on you, okay? This is what I'm getting, all right? You're lighter than usual. This is what I'm getting, and I'm not getting it's a tone, a skin tone. I'm getting that it's almost like not blushing, but like glowing here. This is what I'm getting. Pluto, all right, and Pluto is showing to me in reverse here, all right. Listen, you giving somebody the cold shoulder, okay? South node, that's down, all right. South node is down. You're giving the cold shoulder to me. This is saying you're giving the cold shoulder to your comfort zone. You're no longer comfortable with being. Listen, home, family, you're no longer comfortable with somebody here, all right? I'm seeing Cancer here as well, fourth house, all right? So you're no longer comfortable with where your life is, and this is the reason why you are moving up in status is what I just heard. So somebody is moving up in status. Anything about gifts here? Anything about gifts? Sixth house, health, service, type of work, okay? You could be a Virgo, all right? You could be into like health services. Once you let go, they shit get real. Okay, so I'm getting that whoever you are, you have let something go. Either it's family, either it's a love situation here. You have let something go, and something just really got serious for somebody. Something really got real for somebody here. Okay, your crown glows in a peculiar way. All right, and this is what people are seeing about you. You are not just a rego. You are not just a regular person. Like I said, why is she out here again? Lilith is out here again. Okay, I'm sorry, I got to say what I got to say about this. Look, Lilith is that bitch. All right, that is the bottom line. All right. Thank you, ancestors, because I thought about this yesterday, and I was like, if she come out today, then I'll go ahead and say it now. Listen, you know who Lilith is, all right? So Lilith is that woman who they try to ban out of the world, okay? Modern day religion, modern day Christianity, what they did, like further down the line, there's going to be Christian mythology. That's what it's going to be further on down the line. Now, in Christian mythology, they got rid of Lilith. Okay, they got rid of Lilith because Lilith was the one who was made equal to her man. Okay, she was not taken from him. All right, and why would God take from a man's rib when the woman, all she got to do is have the baby? Okay, all she got to do is produce a life. So why would we be coming from a rib? Okay, so if either they was made at the same time or Lilith was made first. Okay, but the energy that Lilith gives is that of a strong black woman. That is the energy that Lilith gives. If you look at the energy today, okay, what woman is the woman that is the most banished? Okay, which one is the most downed? Okay, which one is the one that they make look the worst? Which one is the one they try to discard? Which one is the one, okay, that has this type of personality? Which one is the one you not about to fuck with? Which one is the one that she not about to just let you do anything? Okay, which one is the one that stands on her feet? Okay, it is the black woman. So this is what I am getting here. Okay, when it comes to Lilith energy, and this is not a race thing, okay? It's just, I'm just telling you how you can see things through um, shit like this. Okay, how you can see exactly like what they have done in the next generation of folks here. Okay, what they did was got rid of the black girl, okay, and replaced her with someone else. All right, which is Eve. All right, they wanted Eve because Eve is, they made her more submissive, they made her closed lipped, they made her, he thinking for you. Okay, it's that type of energy. They didn't want Lilith. Okay, so they threw Lilith out the Bible, they threw her up out the way. Okay, and then they created the Eve. Okay, and they told you that Eve came from the rib. Okay, now what type of goddamn sense do that make? Think about it. It don't make sense. Some of the stuff that you hear in the Bible do not make sense. For another one, here's another one. And we don't even hear about Lilith. How come we ain't heard about Lilith? Okay, if God in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Okay, you missed the story about Lilith in the Bible. Where's she at? Okay, you ain't want to tell us you threw her out. All right, what's going on? Like, come on. How do we? Another thing. Okay, let me get to this. When it comes to the pharaohs, if you're doing your research on what you are seeing in the Bible and what you read on in the Bible, okay? Now, in Exodus, all right, after God created the heavens and the earth and all of this and all of that, okay? You get to Exodus, and then you have Israel's people who become many in Egypt, okay? But did you know, when doing research, you'll find this out. Did you know that the Pharaoh that ran Israel and the people out, or the ones that had to escape slavery from Egypt, did you know that was the Pharaoh from the second Pharaoh, I believe, from the 13th dynasty? Okay, so think about it. You got 1 to 13. Where's all them pharaohs in the Bible? How you go from God created the heavens and the earth and this, that, and the other, and then you skip all these motherfucking pharaohs, and then you get to the 13th dynasty, second pharaoh. Where is the first dynasty? All them. Where's the second dynasty? All them. Where's the third dynasty? All them. How the fuck did you go from God created the heavens and the earth all the way to the 13th dynasty where they running people up out of Egypt? Where's all of the other stuff? Where's all of the other pharaohs? How come we ain't speaking on these other pharaohs? How we get to the 13th dynasty when God created the heavens and the earth? Like, you chopped it all the way up to the 13th dynasty? Okay, that's one. I mean, I only say shit to make you think. I only say shit to make you be like, Jinkies, you right. That's all I do. I just drop that seed. I literally just drop the seed for you to be like, wait, you're right. Okay, Ramses. Okay, Ramses was the pharaoh that so-called ran Israel's people out, or put them out, or let them go. Okay, let my people go type shit. Okay, he's the one that let them go. But the 13th dynasty, where's everybody else? Where's Nefertiti? Okay, God created the heavens and the earth, though, right? Okay, how come we not hearing about Isis? How come we not hearing about Osiris in the Bible? How come we not hearing about Horus? How come we not hearing about Sekhmet? Like, but God created the heavens and the earth. Okay, and they were the first pharaohs, right? Like, they were the first people in Egypt, right? But where the fuck is all of that? We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up. Here's another one. Okay, so Moses led all these people out. All right. Now, I'm not doubting no gift that happened, because I believe that the gifts that happen in the Bible, we can do those. I believe in those, okay? But how you giving us the story, I don't believe in at all, okay? Because if you think about it, a stadium, let's just say Tiger Stadium. Detroit, represent Detroit, okay? Let's say Tiger Stadium. I believe we looked it up. It held how many thousands of people? Was it 20 something thousand or 40 something thousand? 40 something thousand people, okay? Tiger Stadium held 40 something thousand people. Now, if you fill all them seats and you let all of them outside, you got a shitload of people, okay? So now, if you got somebody in the front talking to all of these people, ain't nobody gonna hear you but the first maybe 16 rows, maybe even 5. Everybody in the back don't even know you fucking talking. Am I right? All right, catch it. Moses led all of the Egyptians out of Egypt. Okay? When they went into Egypt, this is per Christian mythology. Okay, this is per Christian mythology. Okay, in the beginning, Israel and his family came in. The Bible said with 66 of them. It was only 66 of them when they came in. Okay, looking for housing, and the famine was going on and all of that, right? Okay, so then they lived there and lived there and lived there and lived there long enough to have 666,000 Israelites. Okay, and he took 666,000 Israelites, okay, across the waters, okay, the waters raised, okay, and he walked all of them across, okay. Now this is where it don't make sense. How in the fuck did you talk to all them 666,000 people, okay? From the front, from the ruler to the motherfucker to the, how did you get your message across to all of them people? I know you ain't talked to these through and everybody turned around like, hey, he said this, hey, he said that. I know that ain't how shit was rocking. I know it ain't. How did they communicate, bruh? Because that shit don't make sense to me. How did Moses say what he said? Don't be making no calf. Don't be making no your own gods and worshiping your own gods. It's 666,000, comma, my nigga, comma, 666, comma, 000. Okay? That's how many stadiums that you walked across the water and you communicated with every last one of them motherfuckers. Get the fuck out of here. Unless you was using telepathic communication. But the Bible don't tell you that. So how did Moses communicate with 666, 000 people? How? Okay? Because if you in the wilderness with just 25,000, 48,000, you ain't seeing a lot of them faces every single day. So how did this happen? Now we not thinking that's an abstract thought right there. Okay? They're giving you what they want you to have. All right? But when they give it to you, you got to go outside of what they gave you and reach for it and say, hold on, this shit don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Because when they crossed the water, that took a long ass goddamn time for 666, comma, 000 people. And you telling me Pharaoh came chasing and he didn't catch nobody? He didn't get nobody? I mean, the whole line of people was for miles. It had to be. And Pharaoh changed his mind from what the Bible say. Well, go get them niggas and bring them back. No. Go get them. Bring them back, okay? The end of the line was still in Egypt. Had to be, bro. The end of the line still had to be in Egypt. 666,000 left, okay? They was far into the wilderness. The front of the line was far into the wilderness before anybody left Egypt. Do you understand what I'm talking about? That was too many people. Okay? Food for thought. How did he communicate with them? How? He didn't have no bullhorn saying, hey, everybody in the back, pull in. That's impossible. 666, comma, 000. That's impossible. So can we now say, you right? It don't make sense. How did they communicate? All right? Telepathic communication is what I'm getting. All right? It's so many things in the Bible that they are not telling you. Okay? They're not telling you a lot of things in the Bible, okay? They're saying, okay, dreams are nothing. Dreams is but in your Bible, in the Christian mythology Bible, okay, they got Joseph telling Pharaoh what his dream meant. But we not looking at it like that. Okay? We not looking at it as those people having spiritual gifts. We're not looking at those people as healers, okay? When you look in the Bible, all right, you're not looking in the Bible the way you're supposed to be looking in this Bible, all right? When you go to the end of the Bible, I wish I had my Bible. Is it down here? I ain't even about to do that. For what? For what? I'm channeling. What I need a Bible for, right? Okay, let me channel. All right. Now, when you get in your Bible and you get to going through the Bible, all right, and then you get to Philippians, all right. Did you know that all of those names in the back, those are actual people? Galatians, that's a group of people, all right. Those are people. Ephesians, those are people. Americans, okay. Egyptians, okay. Those are people. Now, when you get to Philippians, why they call it Philippians instead of saying Philippine? Why they saying Philippian? Why? Why is they making it sound different? It's the Philippines. Come on. It's Philippines. Not Philippians. It's Philippines. Okay? Now, that's a long way back for you to have Philippines in the Bible. Right? Well, that's what I would say because they changing everything else. All the other names is different. So how you still got Philippines in the Bible? Okay? Look at how you look at your Bible. Acts. 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 Okay? It is what it sounds like. Acts. It's in that portion that is nobody's name. That's telling you exactly what each one of these people did. So in Acts, you're going to see Peter had visions. Andrew did this. Paul did this. Their actions. Okay? People not looking at the Bible the right way. And if you read it that way, you'll find that there's a bunch of bullshit in it. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We started at the beginning. God created the heavens and the earth. We said fuck all of the dynasties, and then we got to the 13th. Then the 13th they put them out. How you communicating with these people? We done went all the way to the end. Jesus only lived one motherfucking chapter. What? In Matthew? He only lived in Matthew? Oh, he ain't good enough to have his own book? Fuck out of here, bro. He ain't good enough to have his own book. You worshiping him. Where's the book of Jesus? I'll wait. Where's the book of Jesus? Can we agree? Can we agree? How did Peter make it? How? How you saw Jesus in the books of the Bible? Okay? We gotta make sense. Yo. And this is the type of stuff that kind of pissed me off because it's like, bro, they been kind of sprinkling dust over our eyes the whole time. Because this is really what it is. How Peter make it, bro? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Okay? How Jeremiah make it, bro? How anybody else make it before Jesus in that Bible? Jesus ain't speak for himself. He can't speak for himself. He did all his speaking and traveling over through the world without a Bible, though. Without a Bible. And he ain't make it in the Bible? He ain't got a book? Oh, okay. So then, he was born and he died all in Matthew. He had no life. He ain't had no life. The most glorious one in the Bible. He ain't had no life. It's giving that type of energy. Okay? And then after that, we just talking about him. And then we get to Revelations and we all gonna die. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. It is Christian mythology. Just like they say Greek mythology. Just like they like to say Egyptian mythology. But that is not a myth. You see that. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. I would like to know, why aren't they in the Bible? How come they didn't make it in the Bible? What is really going on? It's so much that is not in the Bible. Yet we be like, get up, we going to church. Okay? Ancestors just say, look at what church mean. Look at what church mean. Okay? I don't know what that mean. I'm going to look it up myself. But look at what church mean. All right, listen, this is the message. This is the message. All right, listen. Fourth house again. I don't know how that was flipped over. Family, home, foundation. I'm picking up on foundation. All right, ancestors are saying change the foundation. Change your foundation. All right, that way your house will be nice and strong. Okay, you got to start your foundation off with the truth. All right, they started our foundation off imbalanced. All right, and this was on purpose. All right, this was on purpose. All right, and the imbalancement came with giving us a book to read and a book to go off of that don't have half of what it's supposed to have in it. Your mind is the most wanted thing on this earth, and this is the reason why they are after it. Okay, and this is the reason why they're using all type of things, including the Bible, to change your mind, to alter your mind, to change how you think. Okay, so you don't think outside of the box, so you don't think in abstract mind, in abstract thought. Okay? Think about it. Think about it. People say this all the time. Where are the dinosaurs? How we go from God created the heavens and the earth. I would really like to hear how he went on ahead and destroyed all of the dinosaurs, okay? I would really like to hear why we have bones of dinosaurs and it's not in the Bible yet. Everybody go off of it like it is, word is bond. Word is bond. Nothing about the Egyptians for real, except for the little excerpt where Moses led them out of Egypt and when God sent Jesus and his family into Egypt. But you don't hear anything about Egyptian. You don't hear anything about the gods. Plural. You don't hear anything about them. Yet you see everything about them. The pyramid. You see everything about them. Okay? Listen, I'm going to give you another one. All right? Food for thought. I only say shit to make you be like, Okay? So now think about it. Why they excavating in Egypt? And Egypt shit ain't even make it in the Bible. Why they excavating the pharaohs? And all the pharaohs ain't even making it in the Bible, okay? Why aren't they trying, where my phone? Why aren't they trying to excavate Lot's wife? Huh? Can you look, can you do me a favor? Can you look at Lot's wife? Here's another one that'll make you go, okay? They all in Egypt trying to excavate what is up under the sand, okay? But nobody is trying to get the pillar of salt that's sitting right there that you can look up on fucking Google, bro. Nobody is trying to tear the walls down. Nobody is trying to get to this motherfucking pillar of salt. And it's in the Bible. Ain't nobody trying to ransack this. Ain't no great world wonder. They ain't making money off of it like the pyramids. What the fuck going on? What? How come it ain't a crowd of people at the pillar of salt? And it made it in the Bible. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. How you got Lot's wife somewhere still posted? Still up there, and nobody is going and trying to say, oh my God, let's take her down, let's put her in a museum, oh my God, let's see if what's her nationality, let's see what's her DNA. I'm saying though, bitch still sorted in place, but she made it in the Bible. I'll wait. What the fuck is going on? How she still on top of the earth and y'all digging in Egypt? She on top of the earth. I can't. I can't. She on top of the earth. Can you make that make sense? Put it in the comments. Make it make sense. How come she ain't gone? How come she ain't in no museum? How come she ain't special? What's going on? What's going on? But they digging in Egypt? And Egypt ain't even making it in the Bible like that. Nobody from Egypt made it in the Bible. Okay? They're trying to excavate and open up tombs and all of this and woo 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 and we making money off of it. And so what's the truth here? The lady that's still in place, pillar of salt that made it to the Bible, or the shit that didn't make it to the Bible that y'all fucking thirsting all over, that y'all trying to dig up, that y'all trying to put in museums. Y'all putting all that in a museum and she ain't there yet? She's still in place? All of the people that was in the wilderness, 666,666, comma. 000. Okay? All of them people, you ain't find no motherfucking bones in the wilderness. All them people, you ain't find no bones. Okay? They said that Sarah and Abraham and all of them, they had a whole plot. They was all buried in the same place. Okay? Where is it? How come nobody's digging that up? How come we don't see that on the news? Where is that? How come you not excavating for those bodies? And that made it to the Bible. Quit playing with me. Okay? I'm only going to say things to make you go, you're right. Look up the pillar of salt. She's still there. She's still there. Why she still there, bro? If she meant anything, if she in the Bible. The Bible, bro. The Bible that everybody just hold on for dear life because it's 200,000 years old or however fucking many years old it is. Okay? She's still sitting somewhere on the top of a mountain. Meanwhile, they digging in Egypt. Meanwhile, they got the pyramid in the eye on the money. How come Lot's wife ain't on the money nowhere? As a pillar of salt some goddamn where on the money. What's really good, y'all? Listen, Christian mythology. All right? Listen, a lot of people want to be like, who the fuck is she? Who is she? I'm divinely faceted. All right? Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next one.